Hello everybody, this is Captain's Games and welcome back to Crossout Honest Review. Today we're gonna check out the Equalizer. Equalizer being a minigun, being a pretty powerful weapon, although it's pretty cheap to field, being only 3 energy and 705 power score. That said, it is like a similar power score as something like a repair. Because of the 3 energy, it's pretty damn expensive to if you're gonna go for a higher tier build. And its special ability is the longer the weapon fires, it higher its damage. After 7 seconds of non-stop firing, so without letting go of the firing button, the damage will increase by up to 105%. So because of that, the best thing to use with this weapon is a radiator. So we're gonna start with a medium setup with 2 of them and a rare radiator. So I'm gonna start out with a pretty basic setup. Gonna use medium wheels because they're at a lower power score than most other wheels. And medium non-steering wheels in the center. And for cabin I'm gonna use a simple Huntsman. Then I'll put the radiator in the back, like this. I'll also be putting up a cooler. And then I set the 2 equalizers. One right here, one right there. And finally some armor. I'll put a fender right here, 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 and here. And then simply some armor parts, like strike by 3. Chilling right here. The 2 modules are gonna be our rear armor, to keep the power score lower. And the frontal armor, I'm just gonna stick on some quarter walls. So we're just around 2900 power score, pretty decent. I'm just gonna for laughs, I'm gonna add a quick garage on the back, right here, and I'm gonna paint this build Will-O-Wisp. I really like that paint. It looks pretty damn cool. So these things are really high rate of fire. The accuracy isn't that great, however, and this thing overheats about at the moment that actually the max damage is reached. But it does cool down pretty quickly, so you can fire for quite a while. I would normally have added like a second radiator, but because of the fact that like space issue, I decided to go for a cooler instead. This setup will run you around 800 coins, so that's decent. And of course, like you do not have to go higher tier if you don't want to, because the rewards do not scale with power score at the moment. It is of course possible that at high tier, the actual rewards will go higher when you are at a higher power score, but currently that's not the case. Enemy killed. That was a quick one. Destroying a enemy drone right there. Kill assist right there. That's good. And let's attack the enemy team that's capping our base. Because we need to stop those because they are stopping our cap. And without that we will not win. Although now right now they stopped blocking our cap, so we might win. Cap, yep, there we go. GG. So yeah, this is a pretty simple build. It's nothing fancy, but it has like medium armor, it has good firepower, good mobility, so it's a good all-around machine for grinding for a lot. Gotta play one more match, and then I'm gonna upgrade to a third gun on a build with a rear cabin and more, like more radiator stuff like that. And after that, I'm gonna go for 3 of these and an Aurora as the like high tier setup, which will you feel to like 13 energy already like at the base, out of a 15 to 16 energy like setup. So that will be on a humpback as well. Enemy to the right here, which I want to engage first. Oh no. Enemy destroyed, but I'm at very low health right now. So those bots, since those bots have really good accuracy, I've got to run away from those. I showed a little bit of armor that I have left to those guys as much as possible. Oh, more bots. I don't like bots. See, that's why I don't like bots. Bots are really quick in like engagements, and they're extremely accurate, so against builds that have low health, they are as bad as like drones. Because right now they're actually pretty damn dangerous. This one is like an exception, but in general they're pretty damn like dangerous. And rip, we lost. Our base was captured, or well, the central base was captured. But that's it. Let's go on to the next build. So for the next build, we're gonna go a little bit larger. Starting out with 2 8 wides and then 2 6 wides. And for the cabin, let's use a jawbreaker right here. And I'm gonna do it like semi-upgrade. I'm gonna do 1 charge radiator and 1 improved radiator, so like partial upgrades on that case. And for the weapons, I'm gonna use 3 equalizers this time. So I'm gonna for now stick them like right here. I'm gonna move them in a second, but just left them right on there already. I need to move the cabin a little bit forward, like right here. Put the modules a little bit forward, and then go for armor. Have walls right here, here, and here. And then for these parts right here, 2 grill 2s. Actually, no, I don't need that. I guess I'll leave it like this. That's good. So I'll be replacing these 2 with grill 2s. That's where I will mount my weapons on, so they will be right there. And after that, some wheels. Let's go for 2 twin steering wheels in the back. And 2 simple medium steering wheels in the front. Actually, I'll have to switch out to non-steering wheels for proper steering setup. And next up is armor. Gotta place 2 fenders on each side, like this. And after that, I'm just gonna slap on some more armor. These are gonna cover the like little bit of front setting of the equalizers right here, which are I'm gonna connect up with a armor part like this. So the sides are like partially like covered up as well. Now the front, I'm gonna stick on 2 rear doors for some really easy, simple armoring. And well, let's do it like this. And armor triple sub. And oops, actually these ones are not good aligned. That's better. And for the front, we can use a train plow. Let's move these ones like 2 forward. Go for trick slope on each side. And some simple control module parts right there. Let's see, do we want that? Yeah, that actually looks pretty cool. And of course we gotta add that cucaracha to the build. People are enjoying the cucaracha for some reason. So I guess I'm adding it for now. The guns are not armored in the back though. But for that we'll be adding, and you need to add like more power score. So let's see how we're gonna do that. Actually, I might actually, oh, of course, never mind, that cannot fit there. I want to say like I want to put the center right here. In this corner, but you can't. So, let's see, strike plate 3. Move the cucaracha like a little bit down here. Or actually, why not like hide it like right here on the frame. There we go. Now you won't lose it that quickly. Back to armor. Thin strike plates are gonna cover the most rear section, largely. And some more armor parts that we can use to cover these parts. There we go. So a little bit of armor around the back. And actually I want to change these out for these large slopes. Yeah, that's better. I like that. And I put these like so. So it's like a wall. And now of course give it a paint job. So let's put this one in Dune. Paint job, so that looks pretty cool. And actually I got one thing that I want to add actually. A pair of small struts right here. So cover up that little bit of that section right there, if possible. And let's see, do we want to put that? Nah. Let's just go for something like a pair of struck slopes. Right here. And of course paint those things as well in Dune color. And let's get a new pedal, get the wires, of course. This is almost 5 at 5,000. 5 at 5,000 power score, but it is pretty fast and pretty damn powerful. Note that the special ability on the epic radiators, when you stay on the move, you get better radiation like effects. So the heat rating goes slower. So basically, if you want to be able to fire even longer, you have to stay like on the move if possible. Nip on these guys if I have the range. Yep, there we go. Oh, that was a tree. I hear a Aurora firing. I'm gonna push up through the right here, I mean on the left side. And let's see if I can support some guys right here. He doesn't have the gun depression. That's good. Oh. Enemy spotted. Gonna go over this guy first. Since he's alone, that makes it way easier to deal with him. Oh, crap. Crap, 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 crap. Let's move around here. I do not want to trigger the cap because I want to get behind them. Let's self-destruct on the guy that still has weapons. There we go. But the other guy was disabled anyway, so... One melee weapon, triple rapier. Fat Man, Avenger? Why would you use an Avenger as secondary armament there though? I wonder. This guy only has the Aurora left. Charge radiator. On a hover setup. Pretty interesting. Two sidekicks, Charmeleon, and an engine in the front. Derpy setup. This guy's in combat. Those drones. Damn it. Alright. This guy's defending the gap. Oh, GG. We won. That's nice. Times out, we have more vehicles. Bolt. Okay, so this is like a mid-tier build. And if you have mid-tier, it's like 5,000. And after this one, we're gonna do the high-tier build for this Equalizer build setup. I might actually want to make it a hover though, because a hover setup with these guns is pretty powerful as well. But I'll have to take a look into that. But because I still have like 6 hovers, so I might like do a little update video with certain weapons when I get more hovers. Because 6 hovers aren't that much, and yeah, they're great in general. That hurt. Let's cool down my gun. I got to really see now. Kind of stuck. This is not really great. It's not good. There we go. Let's got this guy. His guns. Go assist, that's good. It's pretty decent damage numbers right there. Let's move in on him. We got an Aurora on here, on this guy as well. That's good. He's jumping down. Let's get this guy first. Kill assist. GG. Good job, boys. Got one enemy in the cap zone. One enemy right here. Let's go to the cap zone because there's a guy blocking it, but I'm not sure who is winning, so here we go. They're capping. I have 50 seconds left, so I have to hurry and hope they do not cap out. Ah, rip. He hasn't fired to me yet. Ah, crap. And rip by drones. Oh, well, I stopped it for probably like just long enough for them to actually, for us to like cap it out. But yeah, as I said, let's go and build the high tier thing now. So yeah. I gotta decide between Quantum and Humpback. Quantum is, of course, much higher speed. Well, Humpback is, of course, like the extra energy. And that means an extra radiator. You know what, let's go for a big happy build and go for the Humpback. Put the system like this. And go for a semi-hover. You know what? That's probably the best setup for this thing. So we can like also like turn really quickly as well. So like that, and then we put in the gas generator in right here. And cabin goes here. So for the weaponry, so now we got 15 energy. First we mount the weapon mounting stuff. And then we go for 3 equalizers right here. And actually we gotta make it wider. So we can actually mount the other gun as well. It's gonna be asymmetrical then though. Let's just do it like this. Like that, and I want this thing to be on this side and have like the Aurora in between here. So there we go. That's gonna be the weapon setup. And then for hardware we got the radiators, of course. Oh, I see now they're actually asymmetrical, yeah. That's much better. So the 2 charged radiators is gonna make our build pretty damn strong. Can fire for a pretty long while. So let's see. Here you can see that damage going up. Okay. Let's go a little bit more lightweight in the front, however. So 666. Before going back to wheels, let's grab our twin steering wheels. And actually we gotta go with this setup again. These are large steering, which should be non-steering. So there we go. And now onto armor. So since we're like max tier arm setup, we do not have to worry about anything like in terms of protection. And you know what? Let's actually throw on some fuel barrel stuff. Wait, do I? I don't even have a fuel tank. Why don't I not have a fuel tank? That's annoying and useless. Actually, I can put this thing right here, but at least put the fuel barrel in like so. That's a problem. Because the semi-hover will allow it to be like elevated enough to be like this. Although it is kind of sticking out, so difficult choices. Oh, let's not do it. And go with the normal armor setup in the back, however. So we're gonna go with 2 of these. I want to connect all the armor stuff up first. This thing is kind of chill right here. Alright, can we put in one right there? Nope, cannot. So it's gonna be like this. Half walls right here. To protect the side of the guns. And wide slope. Can I fit the wide slope? Nope. Then it's twin slope going right here. It should be on the top side, of course. And then a fan window. Can I? Actually, I cannot even put a fan window there, so. APC panel. Want to do that? Or actually, no, I want to go short. And then I want to use some large slopes to go inwards with the armor. These guys are pretty well protected now. Then in the central right here, go for an armor plate right there. Need to connect like this. Oh, I can actually play this in the armor section right there. There we go. That's much better. So we're gonna put some plates right up like so. Connect up fire. I got more space in here, so let's connect it by using hard module. Looks pretty interesting. Gonna go over 2 of these APC panels, and I got 2 more rear doors, so I'm gonna put those in front right here to fill up the space between the 2 fenders. And I actually do want to add something like rear section right here. Let's go for bare hard modules right here. It's gonna be pretty high level in the stable section. Lost the word for a moment. So let's make it a little bit of sloped edge right here. And let's put a cooling system in the front, if I can fit that. Apparently not, so I guess we're gonna use long pipe shields to connect that stuff up. And I kind of want to put a train blower out here, but I cannot fit it. Can I put that one backwards? Let's think for a moment. If I use small wheels in front, so small sized wheels, I think, can I do those? Yes, I can. Although, lunar wheels, let's see. Lunar wheels will fit there as well. Let's go for lunar wheels like this, because then I can place the train pile in front. And let's keep it just like this. So the semi-offer is pretty much done now. Though I do want to add some rear armor protection because of the fact that this ass is like pretty high in the air. Like so. And I actually want to make sure that only there's like one of these random equalizers that gets disabled while the other, because if I make those two connect up, one of the equalizers or Aurora will fall, go down when the generator goes down. And if you connect up the Aurora, yeah, it's gonna be kind of a waste of energy. So I'm just gonna let one of the equalizers get disabled. And finally, Cucaracha, of course. Gotta add that as well. Gotta put it right here. One of the safest spots. Oh, there. It's a little bit over tonnage though. But the speed is decent, so I'm gonna keep it like this. Although, I do think I need to add like one piece of armor right here. So let's see, like so. And then that add a pair of Crossout right here, like make the shape good. And now for painting, let's see. Let's go for plate steel. I really like plate steel. It likes medieval steel armor. It looks really cool, in my opinion. And let's try to get it to a match. Of course, it's gonna take a while, as always. Ooh, there we go. It's quicker than I expected. And power score wise, the team's pretty balanced, so that's good. And oh, sorry, bumped you a little bit, hover. I should kind of put the Aurora in a different button, so I can use that one whenever I want. And yes, I know that the two rear hovers are sticking out a little bit much, like a little bit a lot. Oh, I need to stay rivet. Oh, there went. What the hell? I thought those missiles were coming from that side, and they were like random from one section where I didn't see them coming. There goes one of my guns. There goes his guns as well. Same weapon loadout, but I got an extra gun. He shot off one of my guns, but I was able to reply in the same firepower he had back then. I gotta say, these hover builds are really drifty, so you have to control them a little bit, like hovers, but they are ground vehicles. Go for the cannon first. Ah crap, there goes my gun. Twin shotgun. Cucaracha suicide. Oh, that actually looks pretty cool. Like a real car. 22 life though. 2 sidekicks, and where did they put the clarinet though on? Let's see. Where did he put that clarinet? I don't see it. Oh, there it is. He blocked it by the looks of it. He can just fire through everything. Wow. He just fired through the cabin. Good job. There goes. Another guy. And down the gun goes. The other psychoth is in the front armor? Oh wow. Oh well, rip. GG, well played. We can play like 2 more matches with this thing though. So this thing is like pretty damn powerful in offensive power, but it cannot take that much punishment for this higher tier vehicles setup, which is kind of a bummer. Okay, next match. Oops. Q time. Rip. So as I said, this thing is kind of drifty. Also because like the rear wheels aren't always touching the ground perfectly. Like the most rear steering wheels. And this thing doesn't have like the perfect turning circle of like most other semi-hovers, but it's still pretty good. 2 clan groups and 1 clan group. Oh well. Rip. Got a twin Reaper setup right there. Twin Fat Boy, some Rapiers, and yeah, Rapiers. Oh, and there is a whirlwind on there. I was like, what's there a whirlwind on there? But didn't see it. Shotguns, some random stuff basically. Oh, lols. Oh, you move in there. Oh yeah, hello. Show yourself. I want to shoot through this thing. It's a gap here. Damaging that guy a little bit. Clear out all of the drones. Took a few hits there. Missiles. This was just like group fuck right there. They all nuked me right in the face with a lot of firepower, and I simply couldn't handle it. I mean, I did survive for quite a while, but at one moment you are gonna die, no matter what you do. This thing looks pretty cool as well. But there he goes. Rip. Ooh, an armored Equalizer tank. That looks actually pretty cool. Although, he's dead anyways. Okay, let's play one more match with this thing. See if we can get some like nice kills out there. That would be nice, of course. Gonna take a while for this thing to load up. Okay, wait for the queue. There we go. That's actually pretty fast. Oh, I love to sound that horn. It's really fun. Twin Tsunami setup, that's nice. Using all starter paints. I really need to get myself a good Twin Tsunami hover, because my hover is still a little bit too slow on the main account. Ooh, 4 fuses. That's interesting. Let's back those fuses up a little bit. No, you don't send missiles at me, sir. All of these weapons overheat at the exact same moment. That's actually pretty cool. Let's get close in here. Let him get close. Wait for it. Bye bye. Lost one of my guns though. Let's take cover behind this guy from the Quasars a little bit. I like Quasars. Oh, fuses, hello. Oh, I'm drifting a lot right here. Guy's back is heavy. Oh, dodge that. I got 2 guns left. Oh, fall off, fall off. No. Oh, this gun. Direct cabin hits are the death of this. Of that fine. Peter, why are you not shooting? Are you out of ammo? Oh, they're just not shooting. What is this? What the hell? I needed to charge that guy and push him out of the cap and capture myself as well. Is he out of ammo as well? Lol. Run! Go away! Oh well, rip. It's a pretty interesting setup, but you do need to like do something about weapon armor. I think you might have to do something like vertical armor, not like armament. Oh, let's say quarter wall on each side, and then like So armor on top. That's not really good shape. Let's see. Maybe gun towers or something like that. Like so, like let's say like something like this. Some kind of top shield might help, but of course then you trade the ability to fire backwards. Although, let's see. Can this thing even fire backwards like properly? Yeah, that's no problem. No, the laser is like kind of limited only, but that's no problem. So you do try like have that ability to fire either sideways or backwards or whatever, and although you will be like a little bit more like survivable in terms of guns, because these guns do not have that much health, only 123 and 246 in Aurora. But oh well, this is kind of like what I would do on the miniguns. This is a really expensive setup though, so like this is already like 14, 21, 28, 35. Let's make like 3,800 for just like the setup of this weapon system, which makes it pretty expensive. You can like improve on it with like a third radiator or the cooler, but then you have to add like Apollo underneath it, and that is gonna be so goddamn expensive. It's just like that's pretty damn bad. You can also improve on it by like giving it like making it a hover and go for 3 guns, and instead of 4, and then like with the lighter with the other cabin, and then you can add a cooler and another radiator, so you can fire like infinitely long almost, and be like much more mobile than this thing is. But that's more of like playstyle. This thing is like more of a brawler in comparison to like more of like a like skirmisher, like a long range little troll vehicle. But yeah, that said, I want to thank you guys all very much for watching. I will catch you guys all later. See you guys.